What Korean cities do you know? You normally think of Seoul first, right? Maybe the next is Busan? Busan is the second capital city of Korea and famous for its beaches, tasty foods, and popular tourist attractions. If you get on a plane bound for Busan, the plane will land at Gimhae International Airport. So, have you ever heard of this city called Gimhae? An ironware culture of Gaya had developed, so there were many countries that wanted to trade with Gaya to find good iron. In particular, Gaya actively carried out trade with China and Japan through the Sea Road. Also, Gaya is famous for its earthenware and the Gayagum. So, how did Gaya start? In many birth myths of Korea, most kings or founders of a nation descended from heaven. The myth of Gaya is similar too. There was a day where people washed their body by the riverside. After that, they gathered and drank together. On that day, a strange sound came from a mountain peak called Gujibong, and it caught people's ears. After hundreds of people gathered, a voice came from the sky. The heaven has commanded me to establish a kingdom here and become a king. People gathered here must sing and dance while you dig the soil of this peak. People who heard the voice started to sing and dance. Then, a golden box wrapped in a cloth came down from heaven. People opened the golden box and they found 6 golden eggs inside. At dawn the next day, 6 boys were born from the golden eggs. When people knew of the birth of the children, they bowed and celebrated them. The firstborn from the golden eggs was named Suro and became a king of Gyeongwon-gaya. What can you find out from this myth? As I said, most kings or founders of a nation were said to have been descended from heaven in Korea. The ruler used this notion to justify the exercising of their power, and it made people observe dominion as scared. In the myth of King Suro, the story of King Suro coming down from heaven meant an immigrant group visited Gaya. In other words, King Suro refers to an advanced civilization that moved to the Gaya area. He represents not an individual, but a group. Then, immigrant group built Gaya by combining with indigenous group of Gaya. Well then, when the voice from heaven said, "The heaven has commanded me to establish a kingdom here and become a king. So people gathered here must sing and dance while you dig the soil of this peak." What song did the people sing? They sang the song 구지가. Here are the lyrics. The meaning of the lyric is, "Turtle, turtle, show me your head. If you don't, I will grill you and eat you." If the turtle doesn't show its head, people are gonna grill them. It scared me so much. Experts interpret this song in many ways. First, 구지가 is a spell to exorcise evil spirits. Second, 구지가 is a prayer for God to send down a king. From this point of view, turtle is God and its head is a king. Third, in the old days, sacrifices were made when people held harvest ceremonies. People used to sing and dance at the ceremony. The third opinion is that the song at the ceremony is 구지가. Fourth, there is the opinion that 구지가 is a song that expresses the intense sexual desire of primitive men. The turtle's head looks similar to man's penny. Now you have learned about the birth of King Suro and the myth of Gaya's foundation. When you arrive at Gimhae International Airport, tell your friends about Gimhae. Have you heard of Gimhae? Long ago, Gimhae was called Gaya, and a king of Gaya is Suro, blah 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 blah. Then, your friends will be impressed by your genius.